What up, what up, what up, man? It's your boy Cool Reece, man, and we back. Guess what? Season 2, episode 5. And it's about to go down, man. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, but we back, man. And don't forget to check out all our podcasts on YouTube, man. You gotta check them out. Like, subscribe, share, man. You see we busy, we working, man. But I got some hell of a guest on the show today, man. But first, I'm gonna start off with an opening prayer because just a little bit of prayer means a lot, man. So first off, I'd like to thank God for what he has given, what he has taken from me, because without him, there's no me, there's no you, there's no us. It's about to go down, man. I got two hell of a guest today, bro. These is two of my brothers, man. I fucks with them the long way, man. I've known one for a long time. I know one for a short time. I feel like I've known them both the same amount of time, brother, because they good dudes, man. But before we get started, man, we have a little cocktail thing because, ain't no cocktails with Cool Reece without a cocktail. So I want to know what's y'all beverage of choice. You lightweight motherfuckers. No, I'm just joking. What you drinking on, young man?
This is Dole's Finest pineapple juice, man. I keep it 100, fresh and clean. You feel me?
I got some straight shit over here. I got pineapple straight from the tree. That good shit.
Fresh off the machete.
Hey, yo, man. Let me introduce my guest, man. I got Mr. GME, Mr. Andre, Mr. Abel himself, Andre Scott, on the panel, and I got one of the funniest dudes in the city, man, Mr. Jimmy fucking Giles, man. Thank y'all for coming, man. Give me applause for me. I can't clap, but give a little round of applause for the guys, man. Man, I'm happy to have both of y'all on here, man. It's a blessing. This is the first time I've actually had two people on the regular show. The last time we had it was the Smoked Out Shout Out crossover with our producer Love Harden. It was a good one. It was a good one, bro. But we're back. We're back at Grandmo Studios, man. We're back doing our thing. We're back consistently doing our thing, brother. So, Mr. Andre, give the people let us know a little bit about yourself, bro. What do you do?
Oh man, I do a little bit of everything, man. In the daytime, I'm Clark Kent. I'm a mental health therapist. Been doing that for about 7 years now. Pretty much servicing anybody with anxiety, depression, drama, running groups, men's groups, young men's groups. So putting back some healing in the community on the daytime effort. I make music. I got a music company, Grown Men Entertainment. Been doing that for a grip now, probably like 17 years. Artist development, entertainment, show curator, event coordinator, things of that nature. So putting in a little bit of work for the city.
Right, bro. And it's something you do every Tuesday, brother. What is that you do every Tuesday? It's definitely a talent showcase, right?
Yeah.
A little bit about that.
It's called Next Up Live, man. Every Tuesday at the Forge Urban Winery in Homestead. It's a concert series. It's curated. We have auditions. Pretty much you audition to be placed on, a corresponding show. It's really not like a yes or no type of thing. Make sure you got what you need in order so you can present well to the people. That's every Tuesday, 7 to 10 at the Forge Urban Winery. Artists are able to earn money via ticket sales. If they got merchandise, they could do that. So, like I said, with the GME, the music company is really to help professionalize independent entertainers. I mean, you can rap and sing, but if you dance, if you play an instrument, whatever your independent craft is, try to help you get in the world. So every Tuesday, we putting on the show.
That's what's up. That's what's up, brother. And I've known this brother since he's like 16, 17.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we had some capers. funny stuff. But at the same time, we've also came into this endeavor together for our first Friday, that's the 24 once upon a time. And we was doing the same exact thing. And I'm proud of this brother because I came off and I'm doing something else and he's still going strong, man. He ain't stopped not one time, man. Got to give kudos to Mr. Abel, man. You're doing your thing. Well, you just came back from out of town, man. Where you just come from, bro?
I was in Georgia, man. People got to stop saying Atlanta all the time. Just because you go to Georgia don't mean you be in Atlanta. So I was in
so Atlanta. I guess it don't mean.
I was in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I was in South Georgia. I was down there with my GME South team, my management team, networking. I was able to hit the studio with a top-notch producer down there. So giving them some of this Pittsburgh flavor, man. They got to know what we doing.
Got something new coming out?
Oh, for surely. Okay. Halloween, The new project is dropping called Face to a Name. There's singles out now. There's podcast episodes out now. Really just rolling out the project. Like I say, in that artist development, I want to be able to really show the artist what I'm talking about, not really just gab about it. So if I walk through it, I can really give you the 1-2 on what you need to get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, it's real. It's like if your talk don't match your walk, talk is cheap. Like
blabbing.
motherfuckers don't want to listen
in
to
these
that shit.
streets.
Yeah.
No blabbers.
Man, like I said, kudos to you, bro. You've been doing this thing and you're doing it strong, bro. I got to give you the utmost respect. He does a lot of stuff in the community. I've actually collabed with him one time with the clothing thing that down to Braddock, North Braddock, or was that the Rankin Community Center?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Doing stuff. Tough. Wilkinsburg.
Hey, man.
For life, bro. And he's a politician too, bro. So let's not get it. We ain't gonna get too deep, but he got his thing going on, man. He does his thing. And like I said, man, shout out to Mr. Abel. Appreciate you for coming on. We ain't done yet. We got to get a little bit going on with this man right next to you right there, Mr. Comedian Jimmy Giles, bro. Give us a little bit about you, bro. Who are you?
I'm a bad motherfucker, man.
Oh, shit.
I just, I do, my man can do what I do. I'm stand-up comic, Jimmy Giles. I got Duke and Duchess Entertainment. Recently, I've been fortunate enough to link up with another production group, a.k.a. the 30 and Up Boys, so a lot of big things coming on. Big shout out to Tone Montana, Al Boogie. I see y'all out there. Big shout out to Mr. Abel over here as well. He's doing a lot in the community, teaching kids how to snatch purses and shit,
I learned from him. Passed it down.
I know you was down there, was in Georgia.
Yeah.
Out there with the white women, I heard about that, and everything.
Referral.
I'm proud of you,
You gave me personal referral?
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. But no, seriously, man, I'm Jimmy Giles, 61, single father. I'm just torn, doing what I do, trying to make people laugh, trying to make a difference. I've always had a thing, man, I want to live forever. You know what I mean? I figure this comedy thing's a way for me to do it. You can always tune in and see what it is I did at a later date. Other than that, man, I'm just, living life, enjoying it, man.
Okay. How long you been doing comedy, bro?
Let some people tell you since I've been a kid, but actually, professionally, only maybe about 6 years. Before that, I was in the military. I'm a former Army Ranger, drill sergeant. Then I worked in a steel mill for 16 years.
So he's a man's man. Like, this motherfucker Paul Bunyan. All wrapped up in one right there. Look,
Kunta Kinte.
He rips it out the ground with his hand. He like, I don't need no gloves.
So, but actually, I always wanted to do comedy. My dad, years ago, and a lot of the old heads out there, shout out to you, 61, 60s. Y'all remember when Richard Pryor came to Pittsburgh at the Stanley Theater. My dad took me down there, and I got to see him. And it was crazy for me because at that time, it was still nothing to be called in the areas here in Pittsburgh, like Morningside, to be called a nigger. And the racial tensions were still kind of thick. And to see, for me as a young kid, to see a black man on stage, first of all, he was cussing up a storm, and I thought that was funny. I didn't know what he was saying, but to see all these people watching him, and there was a lot of white people in the room, and they were watching him. They were enthralled by him. You know what I mean? And I remember saying, that's what I want to do. So, yeah, that's it.
That's inspiration. Richard Pryor, baby. Richard Pryor.
Yes, sir.
Man, you've been busy, bro. You also did some things down in Detroit, man. How'd you take Pittsburgh to Detroit and show them what the fuck Pittsburgh is really about?
Wow, that's a wild story. I didn't know anything about it. And another comic that's now in Texas, big shout out to my man D. Austin, comic D. Austin down there in Texas doing big things, told me about a event going on in Detroit. I just said, can I ride with you? And I signed the list and they let me come on. And what it was is Mike Epps has a club down there and he was hosting a cabaret by comedian Coco. And it was just to see, who some of the top comics were around. And when I first walked in the room, man, there must have been, there was other entertainers, singers, poets, things like that. But comedy, there must have been 80 comics in there. And I figured I don't have a shot at this, So I went up, I did 5 minutes. I got picked to keep going. And once finally at the end of the competition, I wound up taking second place. And so that was deep because it plugged me in with Mike Epps and with a lot of other people down Detroit. Mike Chase, Damon Detroit, Chef Bullet. Renee Drake. It's been crazy, man. It's been a hell of a ride.
That's good. That's what's up. Man, hats off to you too, bro. How many places have you professionally done comedy at? Like, how many cities have you professionally done comedy in?
Different cities,
Yeah.
individual cities.
Yeah, how many cities
Oh,
outside of Pittsburgh have you
shoot,
done comedy?
I don't even know. I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Damn, bro, is that many?
Yeah. Outside of Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What's your first gig outside of Pittsburgh?
Me?
No,
First real gig
real comedy gig.
was in, I think it was Johnstown. It was myself, Pierre, and at that time I knew Pierre from How to Be a Player
Mm-hmm.
and all that other shit. And
That was
Gino
with
Quinn.
Gov.
Tony Montana was there.
Was that with Gov and Anthony Davis?
No, it was Tone Montana.
I'm talking about who threw it. Who the one threw the thing?
Back then I wasn't smart. I didn't know the note.
You just was there. Okay, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
You know, I'm in there with Tone Montana and, you know, and
The
Pierre
one
and
and
shit,
only.
you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm here, you know what I mean? So at that time, you know, and that was my first real gig. I think that big crowd. You know, I had done little rooms.
Right.
But that was probably my first 150 plus crowd, I think.
How'd you kill it? Did it motivate you to do it again?
It scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me, man. Because the cat, Tone Montana, went up before me.
Mm-hmm.
And he murdered it, right? He murdered it. And I had known Tone, but I didn't know Tone. Like, now that's my brother, you know, that's my man, you know what I mean? But at the time, I didn't, you know what I mean? All I knew was, you know, Tone Montana, and he acted like Tone Montana, you know what I mean? That's what all I knew, you know what I mean? And so, but he went up there and killed it. And so then I went up, and I was young, I was green. I had a decent set, but I learned a lot. That's the first time I seen crowd work, when I seen Tone Montana and Pierre do crowd work.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, shout out to comedian Tone Montana. That's
my
man.
man.
You giving that cat big shout out. He must be pretty good, man.
Oh, that's my man, Tony.
All
He's
right,
like a
all
groovy
right.
cheesesteak. You know,
All right.
That's my man.
Hey, yo, I know that you guys, Duke and Duchess and GME, has done things in the past and have things coming up in the future. What do y'all got coming up as a collab, bro?
Well, you know, we're collabing, and Dre has a lot of ideas. The thing about it is I had never went outside of my realm with comedy, and I hooked up with this brother, man. And, you know, you're never too old. Old dog learns new tricks. You know, the cat taught me a lot, man. And, yeah, we got a lot. We got some shit coming up. We got some things coming up. And, yeah, I'm going to let Dre take this one.
Oh, man, it is what it is. It's music. It's comedy. It's just really at a high level of collaboration, a high level of intention and focus. So, Jimmy Giles being who he is, having his network, being connected to Mike Epson, whoever else, the 30 and up boys. I know these gentlemen on my own time. Then with me, with my musical network, it's just going to be a different type of event to open it up for more of the city. Be able to transfer that product to other cities, other places, because it'll be a universal product. You know what I mean? A lot of people like music, a lot of people like comedy, but the way we put it together the last time, real nice combo. Real nice combo.
That's what's up. Man, I can't wait, because I know what me and this brother have done, and I know what me and that brother have done. And you put all of us together with the other two, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be ridiculous, bro. I mean,
I can see GME, 30 and up boys, and Duke and Duchess doing something.
Oh, it's in the making, bro. It's in the making. Actually, when we do stuff and we be there supporting each other, it's already in the making right there. The support is already what it is, bro. We do what we got to do.
Hey, not to cut you off, I want to say real quick, especially support's hard to find. And I got to do this, you know, step outside. I got to give the 30 and up boys credit on that, because I've seen them support people that have refused to support them. You know, I've seen them come out. I've seen them spend money. I've seen them travel just to support and say, hey, we in the house. So, and, you know, I'm excited, man, to be working with them cats, man. You know, I really am.
Live from 3 different accounts.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
They got money.
He said it. I was
He
alluding.
lied on that
I was alluding to it.
You lied about that, nigga.
Hey, y'all,
I
Reece
shop
got
at
money.
Marshall's, player. Like, I be fly, name brand, baby.
Hey, as long as it matches.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dre, what do you have any kind of knowledge that you can just pretty much give any young artist right now that to help them get out of that stuck mode? Because it's a lot of artists right now that's stuck on that I don't need nobody mentality, and that's not the same. It's not really what it is, bro.
Just be honest. Be honest. I was having that talk with my oldest today. He'll be 23 in November. Like we need somebody. We needed somebody to make this microphone. We needed somebody to make the camera. We needed somebody to have the venue for us to be able to sit down. So we might not need to call on them as much, but there's always a need for another human, another connective component to where you're trying to get to. So just be honest with yourself. If you don't know the business, you're going to need that person to help guide you, or you might have to pay that person to provide that service for you. So be honest.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Same question to you, Mr. Jimmy, about a young comic, man. What would you give them to as a little bit of motivation to get them past that little roof that they hitting right now?
Don't be afraid to stand on your own 2 feet, and be real careful who you sign with, who you associate with. Take it seriously, and don't let anybody out. Don't let anybody outwork you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's the biggest
don't
part
let
of it,
anybody
bro.
outwork you. You know, it's going to be tired nights. It's going to be early mornings. But if it's what you want to do, you know, if you want to eat, and then you got to get hungry enough, you know, to scavenge, you know, to take it. But I think the main thing is just be very careful, especially if you move up. Now, if you're going to do open mics and, you know, enjoy it, it's fun, you know what I mean? But if this is what you're going to do and you plan to feed your family, be careful. Watch the numbers. Watch the numbers. Be careful of who you associate with, and work hard and do you.
Always. Yes. Man, we're gonna take a quick break, man. You see what I got, man. I got Mr. Abel, Mr. Jimmy Giles, full of knowledge, bro. We're gonna take a little break, man, and we'll see you back in a minute. Peace. It's your boy, Cool Ass Reece, and guess what? We got some hot episodes of Cocktails with Cool Reece coming up real soon, man. It's coming up soon, and it's on the 30 and Up Boys YouTube page. So don't think because we moving Smoked Out Shout Out, we still got the 30 and Up Boys YouTube page. What up? We back. Cocktails with Cool Reece with my special guest, man, Mr. Abel, Andre Scott, and Mr. Jimmy Giles in the building, man. We got I got a new segment I do now. Like, it's about we ask questions that have some meaning to life and shit like that. Dealing with family, you know, parenthood, just everyday life type shit, you know. And I just want to title it like making yourself accountable. You're just being accountable for the shit that you're supposed to be accountable for. Now, I have a thing that I talk about, like right now, I have multiple questions. Like, what do you think about the government giving kids the ability to call the police on their fucking parents? What do you think about that shit? Because I'm an old motherfucker, and I don't even want to answer this yet because I want y'all to answer it, because this shit it pisses me off a little bit.
The government can do what they want. They're gonna have some little cousins at their house. If they gonna get their ass whooped, or they gonna come live with you. I mean, it's in seriousness and you know, nature of the pod. But being serious about parenting, I need to have the liberty to do what I feel is necessary to raise my child. So if this child feels that is beyond what they can take and they call you, I guess they might have to go live with you or something like this. It's real life shit, sir, man. Yeah.
Time to go, baby. Time to go.
I'm making it real for you. So if that's a cop out, literal, if that's a way for you to escape the structure, you're gonna be upset when you meet something different, when them cops actually come and tell you what life really is.
You know,
hey, you still gotta live here. I gotta go. You gotta listen to your dad. Oh shit. Now I'm gonna beat you up. Wait till this cop leave. I'll go Call the cops on me, son.
I don't know if I have a problem with that, and I'll tell you why. Because some of these parents need the police called on them. This will be real. Some of these kids aren't being treated right. You know, but here's the hit. I think that we need to go a step further, and the government needs to quit trying to regulate good parenting, necessary parenting. You know, some kids, you give them a whooping, they're traumatized. They could have been a lawyer. They might work at Chipotle. I don't know. But there's some kids out there, I mean, that's, you know, unfortunately, we live in a world that's not fair. In a world so full of love, there's not enough to go around, if that makes any sense. You get what I'm saying? There's not enough good parents to go around. There's plenty of kids and not enough good parents. So I understand that some parents do need, you know, intervention is needed. And that's why we thank, you know, for people like Brother Dre here, you know what I mean? Teaching your kids how to snatch purses and everything.
Yeah,
but,
that's how they stay
you know,
outside.
No, you know, but on a serious note, we need brothers
that's
like
how you
this,
keep
man.
them outside.
You know, I've watched and I went to men's meeting with him and I've seen what it is he does, man. He's a powerful dude. But I also think that they need to stop trying to regulate what good parenting is. You're trying to tell me what a good parenting is based on what? Based on a study of what? Of who? You know, my child doesn't face the same traumas, dilemmas, triumphs, and victories as a child that's either more privileged or less privileged than mine, or that lives in a different demographic.
So you don't base your parenting off of nobody else's parenting. No. You base it off your own experiences.
Right. Now, like I tell people, I have a daughter. I'm 61. I raised a 12-year-old daughter. I've never spanked my daughter, but I believe in spanking. Just because I'm a man and her mother is just now getting, you know, I'm the only idea she has of a man. And so right now I'm just kind of wanting her not to think that it's okay for a man to put his hands on her.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's why I've never done that. But at the same token, I hit him in the head with a hammer. I mean, sometimes I'm a big, you need to be spanking. You know, let's, you know, and I don't mean to go too long, but listen, man, before we were saying this is appropriate, this is political, go back to the George Jefferson days, the Archie Bunker days, when comedy was raw and you know, the All in the Family days. They say, oh, that wasn't politically correct. The crime was lower. There wasn't many rapes, wasn't as many murders. But then when we come politically, this is right, this is wrong, you can say this, you can say that. Now all of a sudden we're crossing so many T's and dotting so many I's that our whole moral code has went out the window.
Gotta walk on eggshells.
Absolutely.
It's bad.
That's why I don't give a fuck.
To be a comedian.
To be a comedian. Yeah. That's crazy, you know? Just to be a comedian.
At this age, I'm too old. I'm too old to worry about what's going to hurt somebody else's. I lived in a time that your feelings were hurt and it was politically okay. You know, it was okay to tell me I couldn't go somewhere, couldn't do anything. You know, so if it bothers you because I use the word retarded, don't come to my show. I don't want to use it. You know what I mean? If it bothers you, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I mean, what am I supposed to say?
Oh, come on.
What am I supposed to use it?
He said, I'm going to use it.
I'm going to use it. I mean, I'm going to say a whole lot of things. And the only thing I don't do in my comedy is I will not have never referred to a woman as a bitch.
What?
I won't do that, never.
I mean, neither.
I will say, ain't this a bitch? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or I may say, you know, my woman think I'm a bitch. But I won't do that. I won't do that, man. I can't do it, you know. Bitches don't like that.
They don't.
They do not. They do not.
They don't like that. Hey man, listen. Let's get to this other question because this motherfucking boy bitches don't like that. But what is the importance of a man being in the household, or the man being effective in a child's life?
I like both sides of that. I was thinking effective, and then you said that because having a man in the home and it's an unhealthy dynamic is an unhealthy dynamic. So for me, I'm in the I statement phase of my life. So I am very focused. I have 4 children. I'm very focused on being available to them in the midst of building a career, in the midst of building the businesses and whatnot. They need to see me. They need to know me. They need to understand who they are connected to and who they have access to in a more direct manner. I don't want them hearing stories or feeling as if they can't speak to me on any level. I had that open nature with my mom. My mom had me early in life. We talked about everything all the time. So, looking to recreate that dynamic with my children, I feel it's highly important to have an effective male figure in the home, connected to the home, especially connected to youngins in general. My dad was locked up most of my life. So the men I knew were my track coaches, my basketball coaches, the principal at my elementary school. He did like little fishing buddies and other little, extracurricular activities. Those are the males I was able to glean from early on before I started putting my own ones and twos together. So just having one in the home is beneficial if it's healthy, but having an effective male in your life, it can do major.
Most definitely.
That's deep. I where I'm at with it, and I'm just gonna put it out there. I love the question because the question causes me, probably because I'm older and I'm high, to examine other shit. And it's this here. You say, what's the man's role model or what's the man's role in the home? We're in 2025. What are we viewing as a man today? I'm just being honest with you, man. I got to say this, you know what I mean? Because I take parenting real serious. I believe that for boys, born boy, male, that it's important, it's necessary to have a heterosexual, productive, articulate, encouraging, loving male role model in their life. I don't think anybody else can do that. I don't think that you can, and I'm not, listen, I'm going to put it out there. I believe in truth. I do. I believe in truth above anything. And you can't raise a boy on a lie. I have a daughter, but there's women, positive women in her life that's teaching her how to be a woman. I could teach her how to make decisions, teach her how to not get high, not to lie, but I can't teach her how to be a woman because I don't know how to be a woman. And even if I was a man that said I was a woman, I can't teach her how to be a woman. And I say that because, that's important to me. Male, especially as a black man. We say, what's the male role model in the house? Anymore, we have to say, well, what are we talking about, male? You understand what I'm saying to you? You have couples that say, well, I'm a man, but but you're not. I get it. I'm not putting down what it is you do and how you live. I'm not. But certain things, certain people need to stay the fuck out of. And that's just one of them to me. I think a man needs to be positive in a man's life and a boy's life to become a man. Like Andre here, and I'm sitting here and I'm telling jokes, but I'm being serious. Andre's a powerful brother. I love this brother, man. You know what I mean? And but listen to what his answer was. My track coach, my principal. The cats like me. My dad was in the house, but I was raised by men. Whether it was the number man, the bookie, but these were. But no, just hear me out. But these were men that had respect. These were men. And I'm a different school. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, positive role. Them the positive people, bro.
So when we talk about a man in the house, now if you're a man in the house, then you need to be a leader. You need to be, and you lead with compassion. You don't lead with orders. You don't lead. You lead by example.
Right.
You lead by example. I want a woman that can match me in intelligence. I don't want to be a man that's overbearing. That doesn't make me a man. You know what I mean? So a man is. Yeah, a man's a motherfucker.
I'm old school with it too, bro. So I believe in the same thing. But in the world we live in, bro, you gotta give the studs props because right now, that's the only form of masculinity these young boys is gonna get because they dads ain't in nowhere.
And that's a shame.
That's
sad.
it's like that, bro.
That's sad,
Like
yeah.
you gotta give them their props because if they going hard like that, they the only fucking help that we got right now.
I give anybody props that will step in and help raise a child. Anybody.
I'll
give anybody props. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. I do, and I understand.
But it's the world we live in. It's not even a joke, but it's real.
I get that. You know, I'm with you. Thumbs up. But I guess what I'm saying is, they gonna make me go to fuck. Oh, I'm sorry.
But it's real, bro. It's real. It's real. Oh, it's real. I see it every day, and I be like, damn, bro. Like, she taking care of your son.
Yeah.
Like, better than you. The son is looking like a thug.
But
and
that's
the reason why he's looking like he's actually
I'm not saying
dad ain't even there.
That somebody that's
his dad is doing it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that a stud or a effeminate man can't be somebody that has morals and has principles. Of course they can.
Okay.
Of course they can. I understand that. But I guess what I'm saying is there's nothing like now we have with us, you know, in the people that are in the room, you know, we have men here, and this is a male bonding thing. Whether we want to, you feel that shit. If a stud walks through that door, we're still going to bond, but it's going to feel a little different. It's going to feel a little different, man. That's all I'm saying. Men need to be men, and we need to be allowed to be men, and not compromise as being a man, and not compromise what we believe. You know, as men, we're being taught to live a lie. You know, we're being taught to share our masculinity with something, or to share not our masculinity, but our title as a man with something. Just because you think you're a man, just because you want to be a man doesn't make you a man. If I want to be a millionaire and I want to talk like a millionaire, I want to dress like a millionaire, if I got $5, nigga, I'm broke. I'm broke.
I'm gonna hand you that fact. See what you do with that.
What you gonna do with that? Don't look at what I got on, player.
Y'all niggas invited me, man.
Hey, yo, we're gonna skip to the next question, man. Listen, that one got intense, bro. That was you. Hey, man, I want to ask about this the ownership thing. What does the ownership, the word ownership, mean to you as far as a black male?
Having the agency to do what I feel is right. Owning my decisions, owning my walk. I gotta earn some money some kind of way. So like I said, I do work, but I got businesses that I move within my own space. So that's ownership to me. I have to choose to work at this job because it's helping me to accomplish the greater goal. It's allowing me to execute a part of my purpose, not just I need some bread and I'm gonna go sit over here. So.
Mm-hmm. So it's what you love. Yeah. All right. What about you, young brother?
I think ownership to me is simple. Not having to lie about anything. You know what I mean? You know, take ownership of your role as a person, as a son, as a daughter, as a father, as a child, as an employee, or whatever your role, whatever you are, whoever you are. Own it.
Pretty much own your shit, man.
Own
up to everything that you do and do it with confidence and do it with faith and do it with consistency, bro.
Yeah, and if you do it with respect, honor, then you are an honorable, respectful person. You know what I mean?
All right.
If you want to be a thief, to be a good one.
All right, I want to ask y'all a question. Oh, did you want to say something?
No, I just didn't want to steal my stuff.
Now, my question to y'all is like, who is your up and coming artist right now? Your favorite up and coming artist?
Oh, man. Musically, for me right now, male side, I got Relzy the Genius.
I like that one. Relzy nice.
And Brother Man's, and on the female side, I got Bird, man. She's tough. For me, those are the young up and coming artists I look at.
Bird's fly.
What about you, Mr. Jimmy? Give me two of your best up and coming comedians. Your favorite, I'm sorry.
Ooh, outside of myself?
Yeah. Of course.
And outside of the
gonna say
realm,
Jimmy Giles and Jimmy Giles.
Well, I mean, outside of myself, outside of the 30 and up boys and all that. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. This might be an emotional thing for me. One of my favorite comics, I'll just say that, was a young kid, 27 years old, just passed away. It was Mark Shemkin.
Rest in peace, Mark.
I got love for Mark. I'm a big Pittsburgh. I'm a Samantha. I'm a Samantha Bentley fan. I'm a Chrissy Costa fan. I'm a Georgia Warner fan. You know,
He's a fan of Pittsburgh comedy, baby.
Yeah,
that's the rip right there.
There's a lot of people. There's Blake. Well, what's my man's name? I would love to give him a shout out. I can't think of his name. I'm sorry, I can't. But he's a beast.
Okay, man. That's what's up. Man. We gave a little shout out for the people. You know, comedians, artists. If y'all know these guys and y'all check this podcast out, they just shouted y'all out, man. Hey, why don't y'all drop a little promo, man? Let them know where to find you at.
Man, y'all can get at me, Mr. Abel of GME, all one word, on all streaming platforms, all social media platforms. MRABLEOF GME. I get back at you from there.
There you go. Jimmy Giles, all platforms. Instagram, Jimmy Giles, Jimmy_Giles01. Catch me on Facebook, Threads, all platforms. And check me out.
Got anything coming up, bro?
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10th, 11th, and 12th, 2 shows. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. I'll be here in the 412 at the Pittsburgh Improv. Will be myself, headline, incredibly and funny dude, man, Mr. Tony Roberts. And my man's going to be there out of Detroit from the 313, Mr. Mel Bender, a.k.a. the Mailman. So it's going to be a dope show. And if I get the information right, Saturday night show, there should be about anywhere between 20 to 40 of the Pittsburgh Steelers in the house.
Wow. So, no, I'm just joking.
Go to the Improv.
Yeah, go to the Improv.
Support the homie.
And I got some shows coming up. October 17th, I think, and here in the 412, then October 24th down in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Okay. What you got going on, Dre?
Everything all the time. Every Tuesday, Forge Urban Winery, 7 to 10. Fred, the Goddess, got a listening party coming up. Me, Ross, Maisha, Divine 7, J Pad about to perform on the 14th, so it's legendary shit. That's every Tuesday. We got open mic on Friday, this coming Friday with Allen Boy. We got open mic on the 16th with Rissa over at Culture Kitchen. The project is dropping on Halloween. There's a whole bunch more going on that we gonna be in. So get on those threads, follow up, get with the 30 and up boys, get with Reece, get with Jimmy. You'll see me, you'll see them.
Yes. And don't forget to check us out down Culture Kitchen October 9th for the comedy open mic. You know, we do that every second Thursday down Culture Kitchen from 8 o'clock until. So bring your jokes, bring some poetry, bring whatever you want. And don't forget to check out the 30 and Up Boys YouTube page. Talk your shit. Cocktails with Cool Reece. Soon coming, that's fire. And on No Offense Network, you got to check out Smoked Out Shout Out podcast.
Yeah.
You got to check it out, man.
Gotta check that out.
Keep it popping.
Got to get
like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, man, so we can let y'all know what we got going on. So it's Cocktails with Cool Reece, season 2, episode 5. It was a dope fucking show, man. I'm proud that this show happened. It's been a minute, man, but we back, baby. We back. But I want to ask y'all one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Because this has been because I know y'all old school, but y'all kind of act like y'all young and shit. Like y'all act like y'all young. Who is the king of R&B to y'all? Who is the king of R&B to y'all, brother? Who is your king of R&B? And don't worry about jail cases and shit like that. I'm just talking about straight music.
Yeah. No jail cases, jails. Fewer jail cases, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, king of R&B?
Fewer jail cases after Kells, man. See, Breezy goes in.
So Kells then.
Yes.
All right, there you go. What about you? Probably say Lenny Williams or some shit. Girl, you know I love you.
The king, the
Michael Jackson,
motherfucking king of R&B, rhythm and blues.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to say Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
I'm about to say
I know
Marvin
you're
Gaye.
wrong.
You like Marvin Gaye?
Marvin Gaye.
Motherfucker, Marvin Gaye used to talk. He used to
Marvin
talk him
Gaye.
out the draws, bro.
Marvin Gaye, yeah.
Luther.
No, not Luther. Not
Luther was
Luther
the first.
didn't look at
He's
the
the
camera
first.
right
He's the
after he
first.
sang. Luther sing.
He's the first.
We
First
didn't look at the
weight
camera like.
masters.
No, if we said we can't talk about people's jail
Yeah,
time,
just
we
wasn't
can't
right.
talk about his eye either.
No, it wasn't his eye.
It was a weight. Luther.
No, you ever see Luther? He sing. Then you look at the camera like. Yeah, that was my thing with Luther. I'm sorry, I said it.
Leave Luther alone.
Fuck y'all
Man.
expect.
Luther can sing, bro. He can blow.
Oh, Luther was bad. Luther.
The big Luther was better than the
Oh,
small
definitely,
Luther.
yeah, Big Luther was way
Big
better.
Luther had a lot more wind, like one of them bag pipes and shit.
Yeah, you know I saw that wig. His lungs got smaller.
Yeah.
His lungs got smaller. Yeah, they killed Luther.
You gotta start taking shallow breaths when you lose weight. You gotta adjust your diaphragm or something. You gotta adjust your diaphragm.
Yeah, man. So we about to wrap this up, man. Like I said, man, we had a great show, man. We had 2 great guests. Shout out to Mr. GME, Andre Scott. Shout out to Mr. Jimmy Giles. Man, y'all came through. I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you, man.
It was a
Much
blessing,
love.
bro. It's always a blessing.
Big
It's always a
shout out.
blessing. Even when we
Reece.
ain't on the film, on the camera, man, it's always a blessing. And we got a lot of shit coming up to do. We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna keep it
That's
busy.
cool, man. A lot of people don't know we friends behind the camera.
Yeah, we
hang out.
ain't
You know,
faking.
we hang out. So
And we
what
really
do.
got makeup people over there, y'all. So we really about the business and shit.
Yeah.
Where we ain't coming incorrect. Let's go. Y'all ready?
Straight down, bro.
And we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.